Hello friends, welcome back to this video lecture series. In this video, we are going to discuss another type of research which is called as predictive research. Friends, most of you are aware with the concept of predictive research, but you don't know the meaning of word predictive. Actually, this word predictive is taken from the one English word called as predict. As you know, prediction means what? What do you mean by prediction? That we are going to see. So my first question to you all is, what do you mean by prediction? Is anyone aware with this concept of prediction? Basically, predictions are made in, I will give you one example. As you know, as you like cricket matches and their predictions are made. Predictions are like this: India will make 250 runs, 270 runs, like this. So you people have understood something. Prediction is nothing but what? Prediction is nothing but just guessing something about the unoccurred things. What do you mean by this? Whatever things are unoccurred, and if you are going to make some predictions, if you are going to make some estimate, if you are going to have some guess about it, it is called what? Prediction. So this kind of research which is based on some prediction is called what? Predictive research. So friends, in this lecture or in this video, we are going to talk about another type of research or one more type of research, that is predictive research. So friends, as I told you, it is based on some predictions, it is based on some guess. So this concept of research is also based on some predictions which are there in some different fields. It is also called as, this predictive research is also called as diagnostic research. Mostly this diagnostic is the word which is used in clinical field, in hospitals. Whenever we visit hospitals, they talk like this: diagnosis is not done properly. So it is also called about diagnostic research. So here there is one certain things, and on that particular certain things this research is depend upon. And this is what I said: if something is going to occur in future, this is the useful, or this type of research is useful for that. Recently, in the last month only, I think so, in the month of June, we had one cyclone in Konkan area. So that was predicted by weather department, and this is what we had, little bit some lesser amount of loss, that is, financial loss and human loss also. So that was the prediction done by weather department on some research basis. So that kind of research is called what? Predictive research. So in this type of research, what we are going to do, how it is useful, and what exactly we do in this kind of predictive research, we are going to see one by one. Its studies determine the frequency with which something occurs, or is its association with something else. So here in this type of research, we are going to see the association as well as the frequency of occurrence about some unpredicted things. So this is what I have given the example of cyclone. So it was not expected by anyone else, but it was the research done by the weather department, and that is what, that kind of things they have associated with the cyclone, and they got some results, and that was, they have predicted a cyclone effect in Konkan area, and it was true. So it was based on some prediction. So that is called what? Based on some unoccurable things which we cannot imagine. Also in our accounting language we use contingencies, akasmit gosti. So that is also useful in this kind of research. Then in diagnostic research, which is also called as predictive research, the researcher must be able to define clarity what he wants to measure, and must find adequate method for measuring, along with clear cut definition of population he wants to study. Basically, when you take predictive research for your research study purpose, so what you people have to do as a researcher, first of all, you people have to make it clear about the subject. Then you people have to be very clear that about the adequate method that you are using for measuring, that you are using for your research, and through that you should be very much clear about the population that you are going to study. So there may be a question in the mind of you guys, what is population exactly? Population means what? The area and the people and the number of people you are using for your study. For example, we have decided to study the cyclone effect on Maharashtra. It means what? You are going to study the entire Maharashtra and the effect of cyclone on Maharashtra. But basically, cyclone was not there on entire Maharashtra. Most of the part of Maharashtra, like Marathwada, then Western Maharashtra, was not affected by cyclone. Only Konkan was affected by a cyclone. So in this case, only Konkan is your population. Only Konkan area is your population. So that is the population as far as research is concerned. Suppose you have decided to study the effect of not taking examination on students, and if you have decided to go for only MCOM class, so only MCOM class is your population, but you are not going to see the entire college. So entire college is the population, but out of that entire college, if people have taken only class 1 or MCOM class 1 or MCOM part 1 or MCOM part 2, so if it is MCOM part 2, so MCOM part 2 is your population. So this is the way population is defined. Then statistical tools used in this research design include regression, linear regression, and logistic regression. So in this kind of predictive research, different types of statistical tools are used, and they have given the examples also. Those examples basically whatever projects you are going to do, in that you are not going to use regression, linear regression, and logistic regression as such, but those are the statistical tools that you people have to remember only here in this kind of predictive research. And the last one, the major areas in which predictive oblique diagnostic research design used include business, marketing, clinical setting, government agencies, and all. Basically here they have given the areas which are covered or which can be covered by predictive research, or we can say in another language or another terms, that is application of predictive research, where in what areas where this kind of research can be used, or where this type of research is applicable. So in business also it is applicable. We can make some prediction, we can make predictions about the profit, we can make prediction about the sales. So in that case also this predictive research is applicable. In marketing, basically in marketing there is a huge use of this kind of research. They have even marketing agents also, or marketing salesmen also, they have their targets. So for that they have to make their predictions, they have to guess, they have to make one statement before starting the marketing. So there is a use of predictive research. In clinical settings, in hospitals and in clinics, there is a huge use of predictive research. Basically doctors, they go for predictions only. They predict something in the mind and accordingly they go for the treatment. So there is the use of predictive research. Then in government agencies also, whenever they want to implement some policies, they have to make some predictions. So there only there is the use of predictive research. So these are the areas where predictive research is applicable. So this is the concept of predictive research. So you people have to remember a few things in about this predictive research. Predictive research is based on some unoccurred things which are associated directly or indirectly. Here some things are cleared. You people have to select the method, you people have to select the area properly, then accordingly you people have to select the population. Then here some statistical tools are used, which are regressions, linear regressions, and logistic regressions. Then in everywhere, like business, marketing, clinical settings, government agencies, hospitals, everywhere this kind of predictive research is applicable, and these are the areas, for example. So here we have cleared the concept of predictive research. I hope you people have understood the concept of predictive research in a detailed manner. For the next video, stay tuned and stay connected. Thank you.